rings sharp and sudden, slicing through the usual hum of the school day like a blade. It's the third time this week, but something about today's drill feels different, off, like a rehearsal for a play where the actors forgot their lines but kept smiling anyway. From your desk, you watch as the teachers file out, their eyes unnervingly wide, their smiles stretching just a little too long, too perfectly. They don't look like they're rushing to safety. They look like they're waiting, watching, enjoying the moment more than they should. The hallways fill with the hollow echo of footsteps, the metallic clang of lockers closing, the soft murmur of students shuffling nervously. But the teachers, your guides through this maze of classrooms and corridors, move like marionettes caught in some slow, deliberate dance. Their lips pull back in frozen grins that don't reach their eyes, which gleam almost glassily under the flickering fluorescent lights. And you notice something else. No one stops at the doors. No one peeks inside. Not once do they glance into the classrooms to check if anyone is left behind. They don't care. It's as if the students, your friends, your classmates, are invisible, just background noise to their rehearsed ritual. You try to catch the eye of Mrs. Caldwell, your math teacher, but her gaze slips past you, glazed and distant, her smile widening unnaturally, the corners of her mouth twitching like they're holding back something feral. She marches with the others, her posture too stiff, almost robotic. When she passes your desk, a chill runs down your spine. It's not the warmth of concern or the rush of adrenaline you'd expect during a fire drill. It's something else, colder, darker, like the echo of a smile that wasn't meant for you. The line snakes through the hall, moving toward the exit doors where the last wisps of daylight filter through the smudged glass. But then you notice the absence of the usual sounds. No shout to hurry up, no reminders to stay calm, no frantic calls to check every corner. Just silence broken by the occasional creak of floorboards and the steady rhythm of those wide, unwavering smiles. The fire drills have always been unsettling, but this is different. It's not about safety, it's about performance, about being watched and watching in return. You remember the stories whispered by older students how drills sometimes ended with teachers gathering in strange places, eyes flashing with something unspoken, smiles lingering too long, too wide, like they were waiting for something or someone. The bell tolls again, its metallic clang reverberating through the empty halls once everyone is outside. But the teachers don't disperse or direct the students to safety. Instead, they stand there, arms by their sides, faces locked in those haunting smiles. No one dares to break the silence. The students huddle together, unsure, afraid. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a small, insistent voice whispers, "This isn't just a drill." You look back toward the classrooms and wonder how many are still inside, forgotten, or worse, ignored. The teachers don't check. They never do. It's as if the real fire is inside the school, burning quietly in the shadows of those smiles. And with every drill, it grows. The sun hangs low now, casting long shadows that stretch like dark fingers through the empty schoolyard. The students have scattered, whispers and rumors swelling like a gathering storm, but the memory of those smiles lingers, thick and suffocating. It's not just a fire drill anymore. It's a performance rehearsed for decades, a sinister ritual disguised as safety. You can't shake the feeling that you're missing something, that the real danger isn't flames or smoke, but something far more subtle and insidious hiding behind those fixed grins. Days pass, and the drills keep coming. Always the same time, always the same unblinking smiles. You watch from the edges, heart pounding, as the teachers form their unnatural lines, their eyes glassy pools that seem to swallow the light rather than reflect it. They don't speak. They don't glance into classrooms or call out to any stragglers. Their smiles don't waver. It's like they're waiting for something, but no one knows what. One afternoon, curiosity overwhelms your fear. You decide to follow the teachers after the drill ends, staying hidden in the shadows as they don't disperse like usual. Instead, they move slowly toward the old gym, a place long sealed off and rumored to be haunted. The door creaks open with a sound like a scream trapped in rusted metal. You edge closer, heart hammering against your ribs, and peek inside. The gym is dark, thick with dust, and the stale scent of forgotten years. But at the center, the teachers stand in a perfect circle, their smiles even wider, faces pale and eyes shining with an unnatural light. They sway gently, humming a tune you don't recognize, a lullaby twisted and broken, weaving through the silence like a poisonous thread. You blink, and one of them turns, slowly, impossibly, toward you. Her smile falters for a fraction of a second, revealing teeth sharper than they should be. Her eyes lock on yours, unblinking, and you feel a cold rush like ice flooding your veins. She opens her mouth, but no sound comes out, only that same whispering, the one you heard faintly during the drills. It's not words, not language, but something older, darker, speaking directly into your mind. You stumble back, crashing into the empty bleachers. The teachers don't stop their ritual. They don't chase. They just keep smiling, their faces masks of calm that barely conceal the hunger beneath. You run, down the hallways that once felt safe, now corridors of shadow and doubt. The fire alarms blare again, but this time, the teachers don't line up. They scatter, melting into the walls like smoke, their smiles lingering in every reflection you catch. Windows, mirrors, even the glossy surface of your phone screen. Back in your room, you try to tell someone, anyone, but the words catch in your throat. Who would believe you? A haunted school with smiling teachers who don't care about their students? A fire drill that's nothing more than a twisted pageant? It sounds insane. And then the nightmares begin. You wake in the dead of night, breath shallow, to the echo of footsteps outside your door. Slow, deliberate, smiling. You don't dare open your eyes, but you know they're there. The laughter that follows isn't joyful, it's cold, mocking, a cruel imitation of warmth. The faces press against your window, wide-eyed and grinning, but when you blink, they vanish. You realize the truth you tried to ignore. Those smiles are not just on the teachers. They're inside you now, lurking in the spaces between your thoughts, in the pauses between your blinks. Every time you close your eyes, you see them waiting, watching, smiling too long. The school board never warned you about this. No pamphlet, no emergency alert, no cautious advice from the principal. The drills are not to save you. They're to prepare you, to condition you, to slowly unravel the line between what's real and what's performance. You wonder if the classrooms left unchecked still hold something. Some forgotten souls trapped behind locked doors and endless drills. Or maybe it's worse. Maybe the students are already gone, replaced by smiling shadows that practice their lines in the dark. The next fire drill is scheduled for tomorrow. You don't know if you'll make it through. But as the clock ticks closer to the alarm, one thing is clear. When the teachers line up again, their smiles will stretch wider than ever, and somewhere deep inside, you'll be blinking too slowly to escape. Because sometimes, the fire you should fear is not the one that burns. It's the one that never burns out, the one that smiles forever, watching you, waiting for you to blink.